Alright, we got a very special MotoVas review. We are riding the legendary MV Agusta F4 1078 312 1+1. Amazing bike. No mic today, it's end of day, we're gonna go ride it home. It'll be an extended series.
Have a good night.
You too, man. Oh, I bet. I'm gonna love it. Arrivederci. All right, so let's get one thing out of the way right away. I absolutely adore MV Agustas. I love MV Agustas. They're probably my favorite out of the ones that we carry, and especially the F4. And this is very, motorcycles are very emotional purchases. We'll take the logic out of it. On paper, this bike will not impress anybody. Look at that, right away, the gaslight. But, emotionally, and really this is what bikes are, emotional toys, this bike strikes all the right strings in my body. So, I'm gonna try to keep this review as objective as I can, but I really can't. Because it's a 2009 MV Agusta, so it's an older bike. What are we going to compare it to? Back in 09 I was not working at MCC, and so I did not have the luxury to test out all these awesome bikes. So I really don't know what to compare it to, but I'll do my best to kind of let you know what I think of this bike and share with you my experiences on this beautiful machine. But first we're going to get a little bit of gas, and then we'll take it on the road and see what we can do. And I'm gonna try to lean my head back a little, because on this aggressive sitting position I'm sure the camera is kind of pointing down. So I'll do my best to not show you, the speedo exclusively, but maybe catch a little bit of the road. So we'll edit this, or at least I hope. Alright, so again, just another shot of the F4 312. It's got the Marzocchi 15mm fork, Brembo monoblock calipers. One of our favorite features is the 4 pipes underneath the tail. So let's take it for a spin before I draw too much attention and people think I'm a creep. It's a very hot day today. It's like 90 degrees out there. So I'm gonna be sweating my balls off on this ride. So I really don't know how to review this bike. Objectively, yes, the sitting position is pretty aggressive. It's got a long gas tank, very low clip-ons. Pegs are high up and far back, which are all nice for track riding. I mean, this is a very aggressive bike. Street riding, I suppose some people would ask for a more comfortable seating position, but it does have a rather wide seat, so my ass is rather comfy on this bike. The seat height is pretty high. I'm on my tippy toes. It's probably about 32 inches, 32 and a half, somewhere in there. I don't know the full specs on this bike, but it's got to be making north of 180 horsepower. Very powerful inline 4-cylinder. Ferrari of motorcycles, and Ferrari actually engineered this cylinder head for MV Agusta. Rumor is it that they call it the F4 because it's a Ferrari 4-cylinder. I don't know how true that is or how far-fetched it is, but it could be. The mirrors, as you can see, are pretty useless. They're too close in, so all you see is your elbows. If you go kind of like that, you might be able to see something else. Boy, it is really, really hot. I think we will be lane splitting on this trip. It does have a rather quiet exhaust, but it is the factory pipe. I have heard of the aero system. My God, they sound amazing. I mean, we're doing 83 miles an hour now, and I really feel like I'm doing 40. And that's really a BMP friendly. The initial bite is great on these brakes with very little effort. We're slowing down. It's rather big and by today's standards, rather heavy bike. Unlike the Ducati, the MV is very smooth because of the 4-cylinder, and I think it's a little more manageable in the, you know, real-world traffic. You know, you can definitely feel that this bike is geared pretty high, but again, this bike is weighing in top speed of 312 kilometers an hour, which is past 190 miles. If you're above 8,000 RPM, there's plenty of power below, plenty of power down low as well, but it just does not hit as hard. I don't know if we'll have a chance to preview it. The suspension on this particular one is set up pretty soft, which I like. It's for street riding. It's rather nice. I have no idea what's behind these engineers. My strategy is just to put the throttle and kind of like an SR-71 Blackbird, just run away from any troubles they may be behind you. The handling is kind of interesting. It's kind of a little bit stubborn going into the turn, but once you're in it, it glides like it is on rails. You don't even have to think about it. It just goes where you want it to go. No drama, very stable. Like this one has a slipper clutch, but I'm not sure if it does have a full-on slipper clutch. Try to adjust this a little bit. Really don't have anything I can do. Like that. Now this bike, being a 2009, does not have any electronic help. There's no ABS, no traction control, no riding modes. You get the full superbike experience, which is precisely why this bike has a soft spot in my heart. This is the rider's bike, as you often hear me say. Was the last year for the round tip version, this body style. I put 10, they changed the whole bike up, new engine, new frame, new bodywork. So this one is actually riding very, very nice. The fueling is pretty good. The suspension works great. There's no drama with it. I am really enjoying this bike. Some of the older MVs were kind of choppy and abrupt. This one is very well sorted and it feels luxurious. It feels nice. Pretty certain it's got a slipper clutch at this point. That or recompression, but I doubt it because it does pull pretty hard. now that we're in a bit slower traffic, I'm starting to feel more heat. It's kind of on my lower shins, radiating from the motor. But hey, if you're gonna make power, you're gonna get hot. And see, that's the thing with MV Agusta as well, really any sport bike, but more so with MVs, I think. They're lovely motorcycles when you got the wide open road. Once you hit this, life becomes pretty miserable.